Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we're going to be taking a look at this guy. It's the Favorite Co. Spinosaurus. We recently had a huge unboxing of these new dinosaur sets from Japan. If you haven't seen that video, link to that is down below. Before this guy falls over, let's crack him out of his packaging. Always an exciting part of any review, breaking out the new dinosaur from his bag. And this one comes with a stand. Let's see if he can stand up. He is leaning to one side quite a lot. Let's take this elastic band off. So here is the Favorite Co. Spinosaurus out of his bag and on his display base. Now he wouldn't actually stand independent of his display base. So I don't know if this is going to happen with all the dinosaurs, but with this guy, if you have him off of his display base, he actually topples over. In terms of the look of this piece, I think it looks fantastic. A wonderful sculpt, really nice coloration. I love this bluey grey paint scheme. So let's get a closer look. So first off, here's the display base. You can see it's kind of like a nice sandy colour, and they've used a lighter shade to kind of bring out the details, all the little peaks. And we've got two footprints here with little pegs that attach to holes on the feet of the Spinosaurus. On the back it's just a plain sandy colour, but all in all a nice simple base. Starting off with the head sculpt, you can see we've got a really nice genuine looking head there, really slender Spinosaurus head, and you can see actually the lower jaw is slightly warped to one side, which is unfortunate, but apart from that the detail is incredible. Paint job on the eyes is particularly nice. There's no bleeding of the paint. It actually looks like a genuine glossy eye, but then this does have a glossy finish all over the body, so there's no contrast in terms of the finish, but very very nice indeed. Nicely painted teeth. The insides of the mouth have been sculpted and painted, although it's very tiny. So, and it's kind of been painted in this sort of pinky purple colour. So it's obviously trying to sort of keep this consistent with the rest of the blue colour scheme. As we move down the neck, you can see there's lovely creases and folds going on there. Really nice contrasting colours. There's a nice sort of white stripe going on the underbelly with this mix of different blue greys going on the neck. Really nice, and you can see the musculature quite pronounced. Nice little spines running along the back here, and then as we move into the shoulder area, you can see the scapula is quite prominent. You can see the musculature down the arm, really nicely sculpted and painted hand claws. As we move up to the torso, lots of lovely creasing going on, lots of lovely fine scaling. The spine looks incredible, really nice mottled effect going on here with the different coloration, and I actually like the fact that they've sort of gone for this one-sided spine as opposed to kind of a perfect crescent. This actually looks more sort of anatomically accurate. Really nice. You can see the skin being pulled taut across the rib cage here, and you can see the prominent musculature, the strong muscles in this leg here. Brilliant. Same with the lower leg, going into this lovely bird-like slender ankle. Just incredible sculpt work. It's a really nice looking sculpt, and I would say it's a little bit stylized. It does feel a bit over exaggerated, but it's a very nice sculpt indeed. Individually painted toe claws. As we move up to the tail, some lovely creases behind the leg there. On the belly, you've just got information made in China there. It says Spinosaurus Favorite Co. Limited. And you can see there's some nice creases going along the underbelly, nice mix of blues and whites. This feels nice, softly airbrushed. Very nice. As we move along the tail, it's nice and slender. I love the colours going along here. Really nice paint job. Come to a nice elegant flick at the end. And then as we come to the other side, again, just a lovely curve on this tail. Lovely spine detail. As we move into the leg again, this leg is quite far forward, the other one's quite far back on the other side, so we've got this nice contrast in the pose. Lovely prominent musculature and bone structure there. What I like about these toe claws is that the claws themselves are actually slightly lifted off the ground, and we've got this nice little bit of flesh underneath. It's very sort of ostrich-like, and we don't always get that with dinosaur toe claws. Sometimes they just sort of flow straight off the end of the toe, but it's nice to have this sort of nice attention to detail here. Really nice, and you can feel the skin here is compressing as the leg comes forward. Really lovely detail. Nice prominent shoulder there coming in. Nice little sculpted lines here coming with the musculature in the forearm. Nicely sculpted and painted hand and claws. And then as we go into the neck, back to that really nice head sculpt. So how big is this guy? Let's bring the tape measure out. You're looking at about 10 inches long, which is about 26 centimeters. And in terms of the height, you're looking at about just under 5 inches, so about 12 centimeters. Size comparison time, let's bring in the Schleich Spinosaurus. And you can see that the Schleich Spinosaurus is much bigger in comparison, but has more of this crescent spine that I was talking about. Next, let's bring in the Papodilophosaurus for scale comparison. And you can see that these two scale up quite well next to each other, and actually don't look too bad on display next to each other. And lastly, here's the Collectae Ichthyovenator, which I think actually looks really nice on display next to this Spinosaurus. They both have sandy bases, so they complement each other quite well. All of these have been reviewed on the channel, links to each are down below. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the Favourite & Co. Spinosaurus. I think this is a fabulous little figure, well worth picking up. It's a shame it's let down by a couple of quality control issues. So we had the warping of the lower jaw, and also we had the inability to stand up on its own. I think if those two things were fixed on this figure, it would be outstanding. I really love the bright coloration. I think it's a really nice stylized figure, and I love the anatomy and the attention to detail. Overall, it's really good value for money and definitely worth checking out if you can. Okay guys, if you've got this far in the video, I want you to leave a comment down below stating which Spinosaurus is your favourite from all of the toy lines. In the meantime guys, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.